CBI.
You ain't back on shit. He's a kid. D-Mac is a fucking killer.
Get me Egan's every move. I've done everything you asked.
Not everything. Tell me what you got out of Stacy Marks.
I'm getting back on my bad bitch shit. I want a regime change.
I'm gonna handle Rashawn, and I'm gonna make you king.
Tommy's a fucking psychopath. I have one more card to play.
What's up, ugly ass niggas? This your boy J Miles, and I am back with another video. And you know what to do. If you're new, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, let me know what you're thinking. But most importantly, make sure you share it with your ugly ass friends. On today's video, we will be covering Power Book 4, Forest. And this one right here is the episode 4 trailer breakdown. Now, in this particular video, I will be breaking down the trailer. As you know, you've seen it at the beginning. I'll play it one more time for us to get another look at it. Then I will start to dissect it and break it down to my knowledge of what I believe is to come, and a few spoilers to some of my other videos that I'll be making based on what I think is going to be happening in this episode and in future episodes, basically based on what we're seeing. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into this thing. First and foremost, let's go ahead and pull up this trailer.
On with CBI.
You ain't back on shit. He's a kid. D-Mac is a fucking killer.
Get me Egan's every move. I've done everything you asked.
Not everything. Tell me what you got out of Stacy Marks.
I'm getting back on my bad bitch shit. I want a regime change.
I'm gonna handle Rashawn, and I'm gonna make you king.
Tommy's a fucking psychopath. I have one more card to play.
So, that is what we have, good people. So, with that being said, we got a lot to dive into, right? It is, so I'm gonna go back to the beginning.
I'm back on with CBI.
So basically, D-Mac is telling them, look, I'm back on the glad nigga. and tell me like, glad nigga, you ain't this shit. And then I'm pretty sure after that, he probably sent D-Mac, out of the room so that he could have a private conversation with Diamond about the situation.
Back on shit. He's a kid.
So when he talked to him about this, and he's saying, that's a kid, I'm pretty sure D-Mac isn't in the room during this particular time, right? So he's gonna be telling them like, look, this dude's a kid. You don't need to be, tying him up into this. He could have a future and stuff like that. And Diamond is 100% right when he says, man, D-Mac is a killer, which he is. Dude I think he's the worst crash out we've seen in Power history. This man is ignorant as hell. So, and let's be real, Tommy, you started at a younger age than what D-Mac is. D-Mac is 16, 17 years old right now. Possibly even going on 18. We're not exactly sure, but he's 16 at the youngest. Tommy, you started when you was around, 12 or 13 possibly. And Kanan started when he was 15. Diamond, according to the storyline, I think he started when he was around, he was younger than D-Mac is right now. I know that. Can't remember exact age he said. But either way, a lot of people get in the game. Like Tommy just making a, exception for him, damn near borderline excuses, because he has love for him due to him being his nephew. But you're gonna have to face it, which we know later on he's eventually gonna get to that. But another thing that has to be addressed is Tommy's gonna wonder what is it the reason why now you are putting him into CBI. You know what I'm saying? What did D-Mac do that's so great? But they're going to be able to weasel him out of this, because let's be honest, Tommy, a lot of the time, especially when it comes to people that he actually do trust, he's kind of a let's be honest, he's an airhead when it comes to that type of shit. They probably gonna just spin it real quick, be like, oh, I'm pretty sure Tommy's gonna eventually hear about what happened with the 9/7s, and he's gonna be able to put the dots, connect the dots. But he's probably gonna tell them that, he just did a solid for him or something like that. Maybe with he might bring up Leon or something like that, and he's letting them back in because of how he helped him out with Leon. Anything. All I know is they're gonna come up with a good enough excuse that Tommy's gonna buy it for the moment. But eventually, like I said, he's gonna connect the dots. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna reveal how he's gonna connect the dots. I have another video that's coming for that particularly, but someone here, I'll say that, is gonna help him connect the dots. Then of course we got Stacey March. She's telling Vic she wants more on Tommy Egan, but let's be real. From what we see here, it looks like Vic is gonna play Stacey and report to Tommy. Because to be honest, let's be real, Tommy was keeping it a buck with Vic. Vic really shouldn't have been trying to set their mind up anyway. So I guess he would be kind of making up for the bullshit he did anyway, picking Tommy over her anyways. But anyways, we know that, of course, he's going to make a play to try to get her in Tommy's pocket by getting her to accept dirty money. And that's how I think eventually he's going to be able to dismantle Stacey. But on to the next, we also see Tommy holding a gun to Vic's neck. And, Vic is like, he's done everything you asked, and Tommy's like, not everything. So what is it that could be the thing that he hasn't done that Tommy has asked him to do? Is it deliver Stacey to him all the way, possibly? Not exactly sure on that, but I'm not going to waste too much time on it either. But let's get to Shanti. So Shanti is highly upset about something that with Jenard. Jenard hasn't been able to deliver for her. Hold on, let me go back and look at this again real fast.
They make us a fucking killer.
Get me Egan's every move. I've done everything you asked.
Not everything. Tell me what you got on Stacey Marks.
I'm getting back on my bad bitch shit.
That ain't even Jenard she's talking to. Yeah, that's why I had to look at it. And you see her there with a bike crew. So this guy here, I think, might be our guy that runs up into CBI that we seen in the trailer, that runs in and shoots up the place. So it seems as if that Shanti is the one that's behind this bike crew. And that'd be kind of crazy. I mean, Shanti probably got some real power and stuff like that. But the question is, did something happen with Jenard? But we do see in the description that says basically Jenard's going to be trying to do something to make things up with her or whatever. So that's something very interesting to see. And lastly, of course, we see your girl Elise. Looks like she's scared out of her goddamn mind. So I'm guessing she must have had an encounter where she finally meets Tommy, and Tommy's going to say some crazy shit to her that's going to put some real fear in her. And now you see her here with Claudia saying Tommy's a psychopath. And this isn't the first time that we've heard someone say this about him. I mean, we got Joe Proctor, and I'm pretty sure a couple of people have said it about him as well. So we hear Claudia say, I got one more card to play. Now, I think I know what that card is going to be. I'm not going to reveal it now because this isn't the video for this. This is just the breakdown for the trailer. But I'm going to say this, Claudia is going to put in she's going to cause some serious damage to Tommy for basically putting this fear into the Elise. But anyways, pretty much that's all I got for y'all as for this particular video. definitely let me know what y'all thinking up in these comment sections. What is it that you think could possibly be Claudia's card that she's going to play? How do you see this situation going on? That's going to go on with Stacey March. This situation with Tommy and Diamond. How do y'all think they're going to be able to spin this thing to keep Tommy off their backs? And of course, this situation with Shanti. Let me know, do you think it's going to be her crew that's responsible for, coming up into the looks like the warehouse with Diamond and Jenard and shooting up the place? Let me know all of that and more in the comment sections. But like usual, if you're cool with me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment. Let me know what you think, but most importantly, make sure you share with your glad friends. But until the next video, I'm out.